Welcome from sunny Florida. Nothing like the beach, huh? A few boats out back, over there. Boats over there. Nice beach, some water, palm trees, and nobody here but me. Oh, somebody must be here. I see two. Ken must be here. Oh, somebody's there. Hmm. Oh, I know where it is. It's my own stream. I need to pause it or turn the speaker off. That's where it is. Oh, we're showing zero again. I thought Ken was coming in. I was wrong. My goodness. Download speed tonight 3.67 megabits per second. Upload 1.97 megabits per second, or megabytes per second. Pardon me. And no one here as of yet. We've only been here for a minute, so we'll give it a little bit. Let's see what happens. It looks like somebody might be coming in. I'm expecting probably Ken to show up. Of course, he might be watching the ad. There he is. There's Ken. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to sunny Florida. Got the boats, palm tree, beach. And I even got Milo out here. Hey, Milo. What's up there, buddy? He's kind of grumpy tonight. The dog's getting old. He's eating me out of house and home. He wants my food and his food. I think he's about 8 years old now. He's getting grumpy. That's like 56 in dog age. He's catching up to me real fast. Hey, you're catching up to me, buddy. You're catching up to me in age. Yeah, you are. Want to come up here and say hello? Come up here and say hello? They can't see you down that far. They can't see you down that far, buddy. You can't see you. You're making an appearance? You're awful dirty. You need a bath. Yeah, you do. You don't like that word. No coffee today. We're in Florida. Things go better with you know what. I had some coffee before I came out again. My wife wanted a pot, so she made a pot. Jennifer came over. Nancy came over. And my granddaughter, Kirsten, who's been in here before. And none of them are on my live. Isn't that sad? Horrible. And I bet at least two of them are on my internet. Maybe that's why my internet's lagging. What do you think, Milo? Do you think that might be the possibility? Watch what you eat down here. There's some steel stuff down here where I was drilling. No coffee today. Although my wife is making some iced tea. I would have gladly had some iced tea, but it wasn't done yet. Well, I don't know. How bad are you lagging? I can see me just fine right here, but I'm probably lagging. I'm without a doubt. Let's see. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. About 7 seconds at the moment, which is not overwhelmingly great, but it's better than the 2 or 3 minutes that we were getting before. I'm sure the video is still foggy and whatever. But let's see. I just did another speed test. We'll see what that comes up with. Ping is 636, which is a high ping, but we're not playing games, so that really doesn't matter. It's kind of irrelevant. Download, I think it's just gone down some. 2.29. Not that good. I'd rather the uploads a bit higher if possible, but it's about the same actually. About 2.25. So they're about the same up and down. Not great, but we've had worse. As long as it doesn't take you guys a minute or two to get the audio, then it's not too bad, I guess. Right, Milo? Well, I think Minnie said she was coming back today, didn't she? We'll see. I did kind of rub it into my daughters, Jennifer and Nancy, and them. It's pretty sad that you all can't support your father on my live. Maybe they'll show up. But we got 3 now, so somebody might be lurking. Jennifer. Of course, that could be Minnie. I think Minnie said she was going to come in tonight, I think. I might be wrong. My memory's no good. The Florida sun has killed my memory. Nothing like sitting at the beach with a nice cool drink. Maybe I can get somebody to let me promote them a little bit or something. So do a promotion. Probably not enough people for that, but it would be nice. So did you watch the video I posted up last night, Ken, with the paintings? Maybe I'm lagging worse than I thought I was because I've been talking for a while and you ain't said nothing. I was going to send Brad a text, but I lost his phone number. So I'm hoping he might text me. Yeah, the older you get, the worse it gets. It doesn't get any better. There's no improvement. Uh-oh. Internet's getting slower. It's only 45 seconds long. Wow. I think it's only like a minute long. And you only watch some of it? My goodness. ASD, how you doing, buddy? I saw you were on last night for a little bit while I was running into the house. Are you doing better? Yes, I'm lagging like crazy tonight too, probably. It's been worse, though. From sunny Florida. I got my green screen working now behind me, the big giant one. It's all working good now. Yeah, I've been better too, but it's life. I posted up a video of the paintings that I did online here. I think 7 of them that are for sale. They're like at half price for anybody that's interested in buying them. Like, share, whatever. The nice thing about them is you get the certificate of authenticity, you get the painting, and you can download the video so you can brag to everybody that you got the video of the guy painting the picture you own. That's one of the great things about it. It's a rare thing to have. Your internet was down this morning, Ken? Huh. Well, my internet's so bad it feels like it's down all the time. What can I tell you? You can't say that's okay, that's fine. Yeah, we've just been still recuperating from moving, still both tired, up all hours of the night because we can't sleep very well because we're not used to the RV yet. Well, I appreciate you coming in, that's for sure. It's been mighty slow lately. Recon says because it's summer, but I don't quite buy that all the way. I mean, it's not like we're a mob with people here. There's millions and millions of people on YouTube, and I should be able to have 20 or 30 people in here. That would be great. But that just doesn't happen. I think the most we ever got was 16 or 17. So it's been a bit depressing for me. But I guess I'll get over it. I may eventually cut the live chats out. I don't know. I may drop it down to once or twice a week or something. I could take this time here and maybe start doing some more extra painting and upload and get better video quality anyway. But the live streams aren't very good. The video quality is horrible. Yeah, it's really baffles me, Ken. I mean, YouTube does promote the channel. They really do. That we just don't have people coming in. It just really amazes me. Not even the trolls come in anymore. That's amazing. When you can't get trolls in your channel, that's pretty sad. That don't say much. There's actually a couple of paintings that I didn't list yet. I haven't found them yet, that's why. I think there's about 3 or 4 of them that are missing. But they probably got packed away, and they're probably in the storage area. So I'll have to dig through and try to find them. And I don't really want to dig through that whole storage shed trying to find them, because they could be up front. They're packed in, and it could be anywhere. In fact, one of my favorite ones is the ones with the cliffs in the background and whatever and stuff. That's one of the ones that's missing. It's a 16 by 24, a 16 by 20 painting. That one came out really nice. I really liked it myself even. But I guess I'll have to try to find it. Although I might have sold it. I'm not sure. Trinity bought a couple of paintings when she was down here. She might have bought it. Maybe I should do it to a painting and scratching channel. Might draw a few people in, who knows? Scratch a crossword while I paint a picture. There's a novelty for you. If I would get some money coming in from unemployment, that would help. But Florida's unemployment is unreal. There are tens of thousands of people locked out that have been waiting to get an approval and get their unemployment for a month or two. I've been over a month now. It's been a month. I still ain't got nothing. I'm locked out. Nobody can lock you out or get you unlocked. You can't call nobody. You call, you get a answering machine bull crap, and they just hang up on you. It's impossible. Supposedly they're working on it. Well, I couldn't. I wouldn't mind doing some tickets, but I just don't have. I can't afford to buy them right now. And if I did, it would be small tickets. It wouldn't be big ones. $2, $3, maybe a 5 here and there, but probably not much more than that. Maybe a $10 crossword once in a while, but I don't have the money to buy that stuff right now. I'm barely just making my car payment, my bike payment, and the insurance, and paying for this crappy internet. I guess ASD must have left. Did you leave yet, ASD? I'm only showing one person here, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I can sell them paintings that are up for sale, I might could set aside a little bit of that and buy some tickets and stretch them out a little bit. And maybe do something. I don't know what I can do. But at least people can pass the word around to other scratching channels a little bit, and that might draw some people in too. Who knows? But I know the scratching channels do a lot better, that's for sure. But it takes a while to build them. It even takes a while to build them up. But I would have a little bit of an edge because I'm already monetized, so that would probably help. That might help get a lot more views, and maybe more people would come in with a live if I did a ticket or two or whatever. Let's see. I just checked the speed test again. We're at 2.63 megabits per second. Download, upload 2.24 megabits per second. About even still. Hasn't really changed a whole lot. Well, I wouldn't delete it anyway. I wouldn't delete it. Even if I stopped doing the lives, I'd still upload videos, if nothing else. I might just cut it down to one live or two lives a week or something. Actually, when I did a survey, well, most of the people actually said they preferred I did it once a week. I went ahead and did it every day of the week, though, instead, because I preferred doing it every night. Back then at the group home, I could because I could still paint during the day when the clients were off to workshop. Yeah, deleting a channel would be a big waste of money too because I have a lot invested in this with the camera equipment, the microphones. I have a stream deck here, which you guys haven't seen that. All the paint and the brushes. I literally have hundreds and hundreds of brushes, and they're not cheap ones. They're pretty expensive. And my paint is really expensive. The acrylic paint, I use the professional version of the little tubes are like $20 a piece, $15, $20 a piece. And there's probably 50 tubes. And oil paint's very expensive. So no, I really wouldn't want to do that. Well, I guess ASD must have left. He didn't say goodbye. He just was kind of in and gone. He was here about 2 minutes. Huh. Let's see. Recon must have decided to stop at Taco Bell again. I don't have room here for an art class. This is only 10 by 10 by 12 room. It barely fits me. I could get maybe one person in here beside me, and that's it. And then I'd have to kind of move things around a lot just to accommodate one more person. When I did the art classes for the group home, I had the whole garage, an art room out there with like 3 giant tables. And I used to do as many as 7 people at one time. Back in the group home, I taught the special needs people. I made pretty good money doing those classes. But the most usually it was like 6 people. Then it dropped down to toward the end there was only 3 people. Which was still better than nothing. But there was a lot of prep time in that. I made really good money, but people don't realize the amount of prep time there is, picking the pictures. I also have to transfer the pictures. I had to draw those because for the special needs, they had to have the drawing. So those had to be drawn on, transferred to, if there was 7 people, I had to do 7 transfers. Get the colors, the paints, make sure I had all the paints, the brushes, jars of water for everybody and their own easels and all that stuff. But still, I made pretty good money. I got like $60 a piece. That's a pretty good amount of money every month. And I did 2 classes a month. So that was really good money. That's what helped. If it wasn't for the art classes, my wife and I couldn't have paid our bills because we had that big $800 a month pay cut. That the art classes compensated for that pay cut. That would have made it. In Florida, you have to get a teacher certificate to do that, to work in the schools. That costs money and it takes you a lot of time to do that. And you can't get one locally. You have to go down south somewhere to do it. My sister's a school teacher. She has been for over 30 years. And because she told me that's what you have to do. You still have to get a teaching certificate. And then you have to update it every year or something. Go to some classes for updates and stuff, and you gotta maintain it. And to do it at the schools, they only pay you by the hour, which you don't make that much by the hour. I mean, you might do a 3 or 4 hour class, but you might not, in this area here, you'd be lucky to get probably $12 an hour. It's just not worth it. You don't get the freedom to charge individuals per se. I've done other classes though, like at an art gallery. I've done classes in an art gallery, and I would charge per person. but it wasn't that much money. It was okay money, but it was not a lot. Because usually I would end up, especially if I did it for the place over in Bell, I told you guys about that. I'd have people coming in from older people, from nursing homes and stuff like that. You got to rent office space. Office space for rent in Florida is very, very expensive. Believe me, I know I appreciate the ideas, but believe me, I've investigated all of them ideas over the past 20 something years. An office space for rent is pretty expensive. It's hard to find one when they'll let you rent it just for a day every couple of weeks or whatever, or every month or whatever. And you got to worry about the fact that most of the places that have offices, they don't want you to paint. They're too afraid that people will get paint on their desk or counters or wherever, or tables. And if you're doing oil painting, it don't come off. You have to get it off immediately, or you can mess up somebody's desk and stuff. So most places don't want to give you the opportunity to get paint on their stuff. And the fact that they have to worry about somebody at that office or that place being there that they have to pay to make sure nobody steals anything. This is not an honest world that we live in anymore. Everybody's got to watch everything, and security is a big issue nowadays. In fact, I've even looked for buildings that a building with a small cubby hole, where I could, an older building where people wouldn't be so fussy about, worrying about paint too much or whatever. And even those buildings are like really expensive. Well, not really. I mean, but you can take any painting that you do, and you can just, in your video editor, you can speed it up. But no, I don't do that. That's not really teaching. That's just speed painting. That's not really teaching anybody how to paint. If people want to learn how to paint, it's not by speed. It's maybe entertaining for somebody a little bit, but they're not going to learn anything from it. I know there are people on YouTube that do speed painting. They seem to do okay, but it kind of conflicts with what my channel is based on. And speed painting with like a knife is like almost impossible. There's just no way. When I do a knife painting, you just can't do a speed painting with that. You'd have a hard time even following it. Well, it looks like we may not have a recon tonight. Well, last night he was really late too. He showed up about 10 minutes before we shut down. I stayed going for another 15 minutes because him and Minnie showed up about the same time. I'm hoping if some people leave some comments on that video that the paintings are for sale, it might help draw some more people in too, because people that are subscribed get a notice on those videos on when people leave comments. Excuse me, and they may at least come read the comments and maybe catch their eye and watch it. Excuse me. And maybe buy a painting. Why would I want to do that? That's not for painting. That's not for artists. That's for singing and dancing and magicians maybe and stuff like that. I've never seen anybody that did painting on that show. And believe it or not, that actually costs money too. Because you have to go to that location and try out and all that stuff. That's on you. Pay for the motel, your food, everything. Then if you get lucky enough to get selected to go on, you still got to pay for your motel and your food while you're waiting and all that stuff. People don't realize that. It's not free. They don't pay for that. As we know, Ken, everything in this world costs money. Nothing's free. Milo, are you comfortable down there, buddy? You moved. You was over by the AC. Well, he finally shows up. How about that? How you doing, Recon? I never saw anybody on there painting, but I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself at that high of a level to go on there and just paint. Whew. Damn spider just dropped on my hand. I'm like, wow. Dang wolf spider. He's dead now. I ended his life for him. '92, huh? Well, it rained here today again, so it kept it cooler. But it was in the, I don't know, probably 80s, upper 80s. It might have hit 90, I don't recall. I was inside a good part of the day. Recon, didn't Minnie say she was coming tonight? Or was I just hearing things? ASD stopped by for about 2 minutes, and then he left. Didn't even say goodbye, just stopped by to show his support, and then gone. I guess he's not doing much better, he said. No, I got a lot of practice, not talent. That's what painting really is practice, not talent. Desire, patience, and practice. And that's true, Ken. I'm not saying that just for any reason. It's true. Oh, if she could make it, yeah. Well, the week's about over now, so maybe Trinity will be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to give her a text and find out. Get Trinity and Caitlin coming back on, and Velvet and Jennifer. Get Jenny off her butt and get her on here, and maybe Kirsten and some of my other grandkids or something. I think it helps with them here because people, when they come across the channel, they see some people here, so they're more likely to come in and check it out a little bit. Recon, did you watch the video I posted last night? I was hoping you guys would at least leave a comment if you did, or two. And I know you were interested in getting some paintings yourself, so now's your chance. Ken, you could paint like that. If I showed you how to paint, you could do it. And don't say you can't, because I've had many, many people tell me they couldn't do it, and they end up doing it. And they still paint. It's just how they teach you how to paint. It's like anything, you have to learn how to do it. Yeah, it is. That's true. It's like being a musician. Getting paid is really difficult to do it. You know, I've had lots of paintings in galleries, lots of them, but selling them is not so easy. It's basically the right person, the right place, and the right time. And it's got to be something they're looking for or that really attracts them and fits with whatever they have in their decor and whatever. There's a lot of ifs and possibilities when people are buying paintings. And sometimes you sell paintings that you don't even expect to sell. It's like I told you guys about that woman in Newbury, an older woman. Every day she went in, looked at that big painting. It was like 40 by 40, a knife painting. And she went in there every day and stood there and stared at that painting for almost an hour every day until she finally bought it. That's because nobody ever showed you how to color the right way, Ken. I've already told you guys. It was like a 90-year-old lady I taught how to paint. They came up from a nursing home, never picked up a brush in her life, hardly knew what color was what, and she went away with a beautiful painting. And you don't even have to draw a stick man when you're painting. You don't have to draw nothing. I mean, maybe a line if you want like a tree or a horizontal line somewhere close to the horizon. It's not a big deal. You can do that with a ruler. So we got the sunny Florida behind us here. You see all my ships in the back there? Recon? Got the sun's out. Got a palm tree here. Out in the water. Looks beautiful. Of course, if you go outside, it's pitch black. But what the heck? I found this background. I thought it looked pretty nice. Ah, I had to refresh it, huh? It's okay on this side. Evidently, it's your side again. Maybe it's your phone. Did you find that phone yet? Recon, do you have Brad's number? No? Well, when I changed my phones or reset my phone, I lost Brad's number. Evidently, I didn't write it down anyplace else, like a dummy. At least I haven't found it yet. I probably did write it down and just don't remember where I put it. Of course, I use lots of these little pads right here from the dollar store. I probably got 30 or 40 of these things around. More than likely, I have his number on one of these pads somewhere. I haven't really looked yet, but more than likely I do. And I just haven't located it yet. Oh my. Some of these things are full. I'd be shocked if I found it anytime soon. I mean, I take notes on everything. Huh. Huh. Well, evidently nobody's been able to hack it yet. Huh. It's like some of the stuff here on this pad here is kind of around the same time frame as when I did get Brad's number, but I don't see it yet. I'll be shocked if I find it. It's not there. God only knows where it could be. And I probably wrote it down a couple times. You have a Google account. And it should have. Maybe I wasn't saving stuff to it at the time. Because it was on my phone. I don't think the phone was saving it. It might have, but I don't think so. It's not there. I think I probably wrote it down a couple of times. Yeah, I remember being on his last channel too. I mean, Brad and I didn't really start talking a lot until his new channel. I mean, we didn't really talk much when he did his Scratch channel. We didn't talk really at all, I don't think. I might have left some comments or something, but I'll have to check on my email and see if I have his address. I might. I can email him and tell him to shoot me a text if I do. Well, I did a hard operated iOS. I literally got the iOS from Samsung and did a wipe my phone type thing, and then I reinstalled the operating system on it. Didn't do any damn good. Didn't fix it. The problem I had with it, but that's when I lost pretty much all that stuff. Huh. I thought sure one of these pads here would have it. I know I had to write it down when he gave it to me. I don't know. I guess I probably don't have it here. But that was a good idea, Recon. I can probably, if I can't find it, I guess you could always send them a message for me and tell them to send me a text. I think I told it not to update from the cloud when I reinstalled because I didn't want a lot of the garbage that was on it. That's probably my own fault, but because normally I write everybody's phone number down in a book I have. Just for that reason, so they don't get lost. I don't trust clouds and all that crap. No, not in that book either. So it's going to be one of the other ones I've got, which I've probably got a lot more of them somewhere. No, I can look at my email and see if I have it. I probably have it in my email. I'm going to look here real quick, just for the heck of it. I got it. How about that? Okay, I got it. I got him all set up. Hey, Lisa, we are live from Florida. We got the boats in the background. Oh, they're over there. The boats, the palm tree. We got the water, the beach, sun, the fun. Oh, yeah, we're all set. We've missed you. We've been wondering where you've been. It's been a little while since we've seen you. I'm glad you come on. I just did a new video last night. I don't know if you got the notification for it or not, but I'm selling the paintings that I did in my classes here at a huge discount. So if you go look on my channel, you should see them there. I've got it, Recon. I got it. You can delete that. He may not want that online, so I'll go ahead and delete it. I've got it already. I already sent him a message on my email. I had it. So just go ahead and delete that email of his. I'm not sure he wants anybody to have it. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Recon. I actually have two different email addresses of him or from him. Yeah, I got a lot more new sceneries. I finally got my huge green screen up, actually, Lisa. This is all just done with my green screen with cameras and whatnot. I can put whatever picture I want back there. But I like to have something different there. It's just instead of looking at the studio all the time, I just think it's great to be able to put whatever I want back there. So if I get tired of the beach here, I can we can go to the city. Now we're in Boston, so we can broadcast from Boston now. Pretty much anywhere I want to do it from. Yeah, I think he gave me a personal one too, and that's when I sent it to. Yeah, if he had posted on his YouTube channel, then it wouldn't have mattered if you deleted it or not. Then because it would have been out there for everybody to see anyway. So now we're in the city. I had Clarence the Lion on here with me last night, but I had to get rid of him because he looked too hungry. And I think he was eyeballing Recon's tacos. We can't have that. Hmm. Yeah, I think there's like 150 people missing or something now. This is probably more your speed right here, Lisa. This is more like the Caribbean, right? I know Minnie likes this waterfall. I know that. Yeah, we know you love your tacos. I like the waterfall myself too. Kind of makes me, being in Florida, you get hot, makes you feel like you can cool off a little bit. Just dive in the water there, cool off. You do? I think I've actually got a couple of different waterfalls. I can have up to like 20 different ones. I even can do my own paintings. I like to be able to do that though, because I can kind of show off my paintings. Let's see, one of my paintings are here. I might have taken them all off. I don't know. Probably did. Yeah, I might can put one on. Yikes. Hmm. Excuse me. Recon started talking about tacos, and I got excited. Hmm. Well, I don't know where they went now. Can't find them. Huh. Family's doing okay. Um, Everybody's just busy in their own little world, I guess. You're probably right, Recon. Indians and Mexicans are probably closely related. That's a good possibility. But I think you're still the taco freak too, though. I think them kind of go hand in hand because Mexicans like, you know, tacos. Indians, well, I don't know. They probably do too because the taco shell is made out of corn. Indians raise corn, so makes sense to me. They probably had like deer meat tacos and bear meat tacos and possum tacos and stuff like that. Rabbit taco, who knows? Probably put a little bit of grass in with them, stuff like that. Not sure which kind of grass. Stuff that sent them to the happy hunting ground or something, or the medicine man got the hallucinations from his words of wisdom. Yeah, without a doubt, they like spicy foods. We know Recon does, but he's only half Indian. Not maybe the other half's Mexican. We don't know. I like venison. I love venison steak if it's cooked right. They don't know how to cook it in Florida. They like to bread it up and fry it in grease, and it's as tough as shoe leather. I've told them that these old country folks around here they love the venison, but it's always tough. They don't know how to cook it. I've told them that too. Y'all know how to cook steak. Deer steak is like a regular beef steak. You can cook it the same way. A friend of mine, he used to up in New Hampshire. He used to shoot 2 or 3 deer every year. He would always bring me some backstrap. My wife would take that backstrap within a day. It'd be in a frying pan with some fried potatoes and stuff like that, and eggs. We'd make like breakfast out of it, and it was delicious, nice and tender. You can almost cut it with a fork. Raccoon's okay. It's just a bit stringy and greasy. It's pretty oily. Yeah, that's where the tender meat is. That's why I got the back strap. I know where the tender meat is without a doubt. It's the back strap. All right, Milo, behave. Behave. I got old Milo out here with me today, guys. Milo, come up here. Come up here. Come up here with Daddy. Come on. Come on. Get up here. All right. There we go. Here's my buddy. Here's Mr. Milo. He had to come up and say hi to you guys. Hey, Milo. He's 8 years old now. He thinks he's human. He's got bad breath too. Wow. Hey, and he needs a bath. He doesn't like that word. See, he wants to go away now. He thinks I'm gonna give him a bath. He don't like baths. Okay, buddy. So there's my sidekick now. He actually doesn't get up in my lap very often. I don't normally let him get up on the couch and stuff like that. Out on the deck back at the group home, I did. I used to allow him on the couch there because it's an older couch, but he knew he couldn't do that in the house. And I like to get him on my lap because he loses hair. He sheds hair a lot. They don't down here in Florida, Recon. I go to Arby's once in a while myself. All right, guys. Well, it's a little bit over an hour now, so I think I'm gonna be heading into the house and getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, he's a booger. I'll tell you that. He does think he's human. He really does. He really does think he's human. We can't convince him that he's not because he really does think he's human. And he understands quite a bit for a dog. And he thinks everything I eat, he should eat. And in fact, he won't even eat his dog food until he gets some of whatever I'm eating or something whatever my wife's eating. Yeah, good night, Lisa. Thanks for coming, and make sure you come again tomorrow if you can. Try to come in a little bit earlier so we can get more people in, and I'm gonna try to get some of the other girls in tomorrow too. Caitlin, maybe Lisa and Velvet and Jennifer and maybe Trinity, and try to get some more people in tomorrow night. So have a good night, and I'm glad you made it back. And make sure you look at that video. Guys, when you look at the video, please leave comments. I really appreciate the comments. And it helps kind of pull some other people in to look at it. So do a like, share, comment. It really does help a lot. Ken, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you coming. Recon, as always, I appreciate you coming, even if you are late. Go have a taco. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.